Good day, everybody. This is Keith and Rachel again, bringing you another short video, hopefully to bring you some encouragement. We have learned since we started doing these videos that this ain't easy. We've got a blooper reel about a mile long, and maybe we'll let you see it sometime. But we've had to stop and start. You know, it seems like whenever you're doing one of these, your nose itches, or something's not exactly right, and then we have to stop. One of us will get tickled, and then the next thing you know, we'll have to cut it short. But anyway, it's still a trying time we're going through, and we're hoping that you're coping well and everything is going good with you and your family. You know, I thought about Jesus when he was on this earth and how that he came with a purpose and with a mission. And you know, I'm an old movie buff. I love old movies, and not everybody in my household loves old movies. But in 1954, there was a movie that Marlon Brando did, and it was called On the Waterfront. And the opening scene of that film, there is a man that is pushed. I know this is violent, but he was pushed off the top of a building intentionally to his death. And as his loved one was hovering over him in the street, a priest comes running out to meet them and to try to offer some consolation. Well, after he found out that there was some higher powers involved and there was not a good incident at all, he told the lady, he says, "If you need me, I'll be in the church." And with tears in her eyes, the lady looked up at the priest and said, "Who ever heard of a saint hiding in a church?" Let me ask you this question, friend. What is our purpose in this life as a Christian? What was the purpose for Jesus coming to this earth? Where did you find Jesus? You found Jesus around people who needed him. Now, I'm not saying, you see, there's two sides to every coin. There is both, there's a head and a tails. There's two sides to the going to church kind of philosophy. Now listen, you're looking at two people who love to go to church, and we miss it more than anything. We miss going to church. But I'm coming here to tell you something today that you probably won't hear very often. And I'm going to tell you, sometimes there's more important places to be than in a church. Jesus went to the temple. Jesus was faithful. But the majority of the time that we see him, he was out in the public, meeting people's needs, where people were hurting. That's where you found Jesus. As a matter of fact, Jesus said in Luke 19:10, he said, "For the Son of Man," he's given his purpose, "is come to seek and to save that which was lost." Friends, listen, I don't know when we'll get to go back to church. I hope it's soon. But if not, that's not going to keep us from our witness. You say, "Well, how can I witness? I can't be involved." Yes, you can. There is social media. There is text messaging. There is phones. Good old-fashioned pick up the phone and call somebody. Check on them. Tell them you love them. Witness to them. And we have had more opportunities during this time to talk to people who are very confused. And as many of us are, we don't know what's going to happen. I had a person ask me not long ago, they said, "Are we going to be okay?" I said, "Absolutely we are. We're going to be fine because God will not abandon his children." Where did you find Jesus? It wasn't in the church all the time. He was around people. That you found Jesus at the side of a woman who was caught in the act of adultery, who was going to die if Jesus hadn't saved her life that day. You find Jesus at the base of a sycamore tree looking up at a man who desperately wanted to see him. You see Jesus at the well side of a Samaritan woman who was in Samaria, who was very confused about her life. Wherever you found needs, that's where you found Jesus. At the tomb of Lazarus, you found at the widow Nain, her son, and he touched the bier of the casket, and that young man came forth. Listen, friend, don't let the fact that you can't be in church keep you from doing the Father's business. You can do it. You need to do it. This is your time to shine. And God will allow you to do that, and he will give you opportunities to do it if you'll just look to him. God bless you is our prayer. If you need us for anything, please don't hesitate to call. We love you in Jesus' name. God bless you.